Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I am here to talk about the NFL playoffs. Man, I have thought about this for the entire week, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know whether to shit or one might watch with these damn playoffs. The entire week, I have thought about this shit, man. Oh my lord. So I think two games. I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty sure the Saints are going to beat the Minnesota. I think they're going to win that payback from 2 years ago when Stephon Diggs got that lucky touchdown to win the game. I think the Saints still remember that. I think they won payback. Plus, I think they're playing fantastic. Like I said, I think it's the best team they had in like the last 3 years defensively. Drew Brees looks a lot fresher this year. He's playing lights out football. I think the Saints are going to go in there and win possibly by at least 10, 15 points. I think that's the easiest game. Give me the Saints to win that game. Next, I think I'll go to Buffalo, Houston. This is a hard one. Ladies and gentlemen. This game is going to come down to, so you got Bill O'Brien, Sean McDermott. I actually like Sean McDermott better as a coach. I really do. I don't trust Bill O'Brien's one of those guys. I do not trust late in games with situations, clock managing. I actually trust Sean McDermott a little bit more. I think the Bills have a better defense, but I think Houston has a better offense. I think it's gonna come. The key in this game is gonna come down to Houston's offense versus Buffalo's defense. That is gonna be the key matchup here. Who wins that battle? Houston has a ton of firepower offensively, obviously. Will Fuller, DeAndre Hopkins, Carlos Hyde, Duke Johnson, Deshaun Watson. They'd have a ton of firepower. But the Bills, that's their strength. The Bills' strength is to run the football and play defense. This is going to be a tough game. I think the Bills are going to win the battle up front. I think the Bills, obviously, their defensive line is way better than the Texans' offensive line. And I think if Deshaun Watson's going to find a way to win this game, he's going to have to pull some magic out of his ass. Because I think he's going to have to be run all over the damn place. I think Buffalo's going to be pressuring. They might be dialing up some blitzes. I think the game plan, they're going to be pressuring Deshaun Watson the whole night. But Deshaun Watson's good when he seems to be better when chaos appears to happen and the line can't protect them. I want to go with the Bills. I think they got the better defense, obviously. And I think Josh Allen's going to have one of those games where he had versus the Dallas Cowboys or where he just made those crazy throws. He maybe takes off for a few runs. Remember that Cowboys game? I think he ran almost for 30 yards. Was it 50? I don't know. He had a hell of a game. I think Josh Allen's going to have a hell of a game. I don't know why. I might be completely wrong on this one, because the Bills do have some injuries on defense, and the Texans are a handful when it comes to their offense. But I don't know. I just think it's going to be one of those games where the Bills offense shows up. I beg your pardon. The defense shows up. They balled out. They make it really hard for Deshaun Watson. And I think Josh Allen just has one of those games like he did versus the Cowboys on Thanksgiving where he makes some crazy throws. He maybe takes off a few times with a run, maybe a quarterback draw, whatever. I don't know. I like the Bills. I might be crazy. Like I said, I got two games that are common sense, and I got two picks that are just ass scratchers where you guys are going to call me an idiot, and I'm either going to look like an idiot or I'm going to look like a genius come Sunday night. So I'm going to say the Bills find a way. I think defensively they pressure Deshaun Watson all night. He's under duress, and they find a way to do it. And I think Josh Allen, I don't know. I feel like he's going to have one of those typical games where he did have, like I said, that Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving game where he just has a hell of a game, and, he finds a way to win it. And like I said, I think Sean McDermott's a better coach than Bill O'Brien. Give me the Bills. I might be off on that one. Next, let's go up to New England and Tennessee. I think this is going to be a close game. But I think what's going to happen is Tennessee's going to I think Ryan Tannehill's going to probably have at least 1 or 2 interceptions. Patriots will capitalize, and that's going to be the difference. Tannehill's going to have some I think that's going to be the difference. Ryan Tannehill's going to make some mistakes, and Tom Brady will not make mistakes. And I think that's going to be the difference. Ryan Tannehill's going to throw an interception. It's going to cost him the game. something like that. And New England will win a close game. Give me New England. I think it's gonna be a close game, and I think at times people are gonna be saying, "Is Tennessee gonna win this thing?" But I think New England will find a way to. I think they're gonna be looking for mistakes all night long, and they're gonna be. And once they see those mistakes, they're gonna capitalize on those mistakes. And Tom Brady and Bill Belichick will find a way to win this puppy. I think the Patriots. I think they're still. I don't even know if it's talented, but I think they're still too smart to lose to a team like Tennessee. I think Bill Belichick's gonna have a very good game plan. I think Tom Brady's gonna be focused, despite of his wide receivers being trash. I think he's gonna be focused. I think the running. I think they're gonna. That's gonna be key too. The offensive line's gonna be key to protect Tom Brady and open up holes for the running backs. That's going to be huge in this game because that's the only way I can see New England really moving the football if they can get guys like James White and Sony Michel going like they did in that Buffalo games a few weeks ago. That was the key in that Buffalo game. They got the running game going with Sony Michel, James White. So the offensive line better show up tonight. Tomorrow night. And I believe the defense is going to be looking for mistakes. I believe Ryan Tannehill will make some mistakes, and the Patriots win a close game. But give me the Patriots in a close game. Then we go to the final game, which is Seattle versus Philadelphia. These two teams are very, very, very similar. Defensively, they're terrible. They're terrible defensively. Now the Eagles do have a good front seven, but the secondary's trash, and so is Seattle's secondary. They're trash too. And offensively, they both rely on their quarterback a lot to make plays. Philadelphia relies a bunch of Carson Wentz. Seattle relies a bunch on Russell Wilson. But I do think at least Russell Wilson has better weapons when it comes to a guy like DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. I think he's got better weapons. But again, I feel Carson Wentz has a lot of motivation when it comes to the whole Nick bullshit. And I think he's gonna. I think Carson Wentz is gonna have one of those games again where it's gonna be up and down for Carson Wentz, up and down, But he's gonna make enough good throws. I think the running backs are gonna really be key in this game. Guys like Boston Scott and the other running back. What the hell is his name? Miles Sanders. Those two guys I think are gonna be key. Zach Ertz, he might play. I think defensively, I think the Eagles are going to come great to play defensively. I really do. I think the last few weeks they've been a lot better locking down. And I think the Eagles somehow, some way find a way to win this shit. I don't know why. I think Russell Wilson is 0-3 in his last road playoff games. So I don't know. I think Carson Wentz does enough. I think defensively they will be fantastic. I think that's going to be the key. The front seven of the Eagles is same thing as the Buffalo game. They're going to be bullying the Seattle Seahawks offensive line. So if Marshawn Lynch struggled last week, I think he can struggle this week versus that Philadelphia front seven. I think defensively the secondary makes enough plays. And I think late in the game, I don't know, they use that kicker, Jake Elliott, and he wins it for them. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going with two common sense picks, the Saints and the Patriots. And then I'm going with two crazy picks, the Bills and the Eagles. So I'm either going to look like a genius or I'm going to look like a dumbass come Sunday night. We'll see what happens. I just think it's boring to come out here and pick favorites. Tammy! I think that's just boring. I rather swing for the fences and strike out. I really do. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm an idiot, but I just don't see a perfect night. I think somebody's getting upset. At least one team's getting upset. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to predict upsets. So that's all I'm doing. I don't think it's gonna be a clean night where Houston wins, New England wins, New Orleans wins, Seattle wins. There's gonna be some upsets. There always is. It's the NFL. So that's what I'm doing. I think Buffalo and Philadelphia will upset. But that's just me. We'll see what happens. And I think I think New England and New Orleans will win like they should win. But we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens. Until next time, I'm out like a light. Holla at your boy.